Hey everyone, it's Becca here with you today, and I'm so happy to be with you today. Today I'm talking about something that is near and dear and brings me passion and joy for life. I am talking about which ended yesterday. If those of you like me, aficionados who live with a disability, will realize, but better late than never, I wanted to influence and encourage those of you who are living with a disability to respect yourselves, respect your life. You are a gift. You are a joy to this world. You are a blessing to this world. Go out there and show the world who you are, disability or not. You deserve as many opportunities as everybody else in this world. You are beautiful. You are created in God's image. And your disability, you have a purpose in this life. Your disability serves a purpose in this life to teach others how to overcome adversity and how to respect others and how to just enjoy life and choose love, choose compassion for humanity and those around you. Live with humility and carry yourself with character and respect and honesty and being transparent and letting your personal light shine through and telling your story with conviction, turning your life story into something useful to enrich and enhance your life and kind of give you power and give you perspective and show you that there's more to life than just living with a disability. Those of you, including myself, who are living with a disability, you are strong, capable, beautiful, wonderful people who are full of potential and deserve to write their own story and become motivational speakers and change the world by showing the world who you are with and without your disability. Never let your disability define who you are and your quality of life and your standard of living. Always look beyond your limitations because you are amazing as a person and you should never let your disability define you. For example, I was born with cerebral palsy, like many of you who have met on social media and who I've shared my story with. I was born at 29 weeks early with an irrigation style brain bleed, which caused my stroke at birth, which is the actual concrete definition of cerebral palsy. I was 3 pounds 14 ounces. I was premature, or in other terms, early. I stayed in the hospital for about a month after I was born, and I have what they call ataxic CP, which affects certain muscle groups in the body and includes the presentation of not only stroke symptoms but spasticity as well. Throughout my entire body, I use a wheelchair to get around as a mobility device. I can walk with assistance. I can bear my weight but not balance it. Live a normal life like any able-bodied person would. I have my degree in integrated studies from the University of North Texas. My concentrations were sociology, psychology, and social work. So as I've been saying, I love people. I love studying people. I love listening to people. I love helping people. People are my life and passion for it. I love being able to inspire people. I love getting to know people and learn about people. And I want to know, as soon as I know you, how I can help improve your life and circumstances. I want to become your best friend. I want to encourage you to be a better person and to live your life to the fullest and to love yourself and love your life. No matter who you are, no matter your circumstances in life, you are special, you are wanted, you are a gift, you are enough, you are all things good in this life. I wanted to go through a little bit of history behind Disability Pride Month before we sign off. Disability Pride Month was created on July 26th, 1990 because it was started by the Americans Disabilities Act, signed off on and created by the political system of the 90s, and specifically President George H. Bush. I am such a supporter and an advocate of any person living with a disability or not living with a disability. I just want everybody to feel included. I want everybody to feel respected. I want them to understand that they have opportunities and access and should be assimilated into society and should expect a higher standard of living and set high goals and expectations. Set a high bar for your quality of life and standard of living. You are human. You are beautiful. You deserve to tell your story. You deserve to become a public speaker. You deserve to share your knowledge with others who have a disability. You deserve to change the world by showing the world who you are and your gifts and talents and contributing to society in whatever way you can. For example, I love learning. I am a graduate student at the University of North Texas currently, and my ultimate passion in life is just to help people and to empower them with information and access to improve their lives and standards of living. I would love it if one day I became a therapist, for example, and were able to help not only the disabled community, but the able-bodied community sort through our problems as human beings and become better people. Let's learn together. Let's raise our standards of living and quality of life together. Let's tell our story. Let's share our purpose. Let's become a stronger, wiser community through knowledge and access and learning. Always keep learning, always keep growing. Have a growth mindset. You want to experience personal growth and personal development and kind of get a sense of who you are as a person with your disability and without, and you want to come to terms with your disability and make everything in this life work for you. As my parents used to say, the world is your oyster and you are its pearl. And so with that, you have multiple different opportunities to change the world and society's perspective about your life and the lives of others, especially those of you who are living with a disability. I have to tell you, my friends, if you are living with a disability, I am so proud of you and so honored to know you. You are an inspiration to me. I am inspired and empowered by your story, and I love it when I'm able to share information and knowledge back and forth with you and tell my story and hear the stories of others in similar situations. I would love, for example, to find a cure for cerebral palsy and ultimately a cure for people living with stroke. That would be my passion project and my life's goal. In fact, if you're watching this video, I want you to like, share, and subscribe and get the idea of finding a cure for living with a stroke as a disability circulating so that it becomes more well known and also so that it becomes true and also so that people who are watching this video in support and interest can move the idea forward and be supportive in the idea of finding a cure. I don't want the idea of people who are living with cerebral palsy or a stroke being in any form of suffering, because we're not. And if you are, there are several resources you can use as a stroke victim and a survivor of cerebral palsy. There are several resources to enrich your quality of life and enhance your standard of living. The state of Texas, for example, has several resources to give you the right equipment, help you seek the right doctors and professionals in terms of medical care and research. I am a very proud Texan, and I'm very proud to say that I am receiving adequate services in home health care. We use the class program or the Touches class program that helps me stay out of an institution, which thank the Lord it does. It helps me stay at home and live with my family and be able to participate in their lives and be able to fund and afford my attendance and pay for my care. It helps me basically live an independent life outside of an institution. The class program does, or the Toucher class program does. And I'm so grateful for the Toucher class program. It is a Medicaid waiver program that the state of Texas has as a home health option. And I've been a recipient on the program since I was like 15 or so. And I have absolutely appreciated and loved every minute of it. It has made my life so much richer, and I'm able to live a full and happy life with my family outside of an institution, which y'all, I will have a very transparent moment with you here. I am so blessed beyond measure to live the life I do and to be surrounded by such a strong, loving support system of my family and friends. And it's allowed me to go to school, and I was raised by a single father, and he is such a strong point in my life. He is such a wonderful person, and we have such a close and loving relationship that I wouldn't trade for the world. I have one biological sister who I just absolutely adore. And between the three of us, we've had this amazing rich life. And I also have a system of caregivers who feel like extended family, and it's a blessing to live the life that I do and love my life so much. Even living with a disability such as cerebral palsy, I wanted to emphasize and stress one more time that living with cerebral palsy isn't a death sentence. If anything, it's a diagnosis that helps you change your perspective on life, but I wouldn't want to wish it on anybody else, which is why I am carefully asking. I spoke for my fellow cerebral palsy population when I say that this is not a diagnosis that I would want to wish on anybody else in this world. I don't want anyone to suffer. I want people to be able to thrive and survive and learn that having a disability is not a death sentence, especially if it's cerebral palsy. There are many resources that you have as someone living with cerebral palsy and a disability diagnosis in general. The state of Texas has been a great resource, and I'm just happy to live the life that I do. I want to say that I am incredibly blessed beyond measure to have the family and friends and support system that I do. It's something that I get incredibly emotional about. I am not unaware of my life's challenges, and I feel humbled on a daily basis because I'm able to sit here talking to you about how great my life is and be supportive with you and chat with you and connect with you on such a sensitive, emotional topic. I want those of you who are living with cerebral palsy to know that you are not alone, especially parents with babies or small children who have just received their diagnosis. You are not alone. This is not the end of the story. This is just the beginning. Disabled people are normal people, and your life will improve and become your definition of your new normal. And I wanted to support you and encourage you in that and give you words of hope and wisdom if you're willing to receive them. Having the disability of cerebral palsy has given me tremendous wisdom and insight and humbled me about life and humanity in general, and given me a different perspective on life, and taught me that life is beautiful, meant to be lived and enjoyed, and you're supposed to feel fulfilled, and you're supposed to live your dreams and chase your goals, and you are in control of your reality. You are in control of your success and your goals and dreams, and you are in control of your future, friends and family. You can change the world. You can change your life. Knowledge is power. And just being willing to learn and willing to receive help when you need it and where you need it, and learning how to advocate for yourself and take care of yourself, and learning how to love your life and love others, and really become an advocate for yourself, your life, and your diagnosis. Learning how to become a public speaker and use your story for the benefit of others. Use your gifts and talents. Show the world what you're capable of each and every day. Live with grace, live with humility. Don't let your disability ever define you. You are not defined by your disability. You are a very unique person, kind of like a snowflake. Each snowflake is metaphorically created different from every other snowflake. And so I think people are created that way too. And I think everybody has a very unique story to tell and could really help each other in terms of disability pride when we share information and tools and stories and access. I don't think that I've ever met an enemy. I've always met friends. I love people. I love humanity in general. I just want to change the perspective on living with cerebral palsy, and I would love to find a cure and diagnosis for individuals living with stroke as a general mission and purpose in life. And I want life to improve for all of you who are watching. I love you and I'm proud of you, and let's change the world together, friends and family. Bye, I love you, and let's change the world together.